What is up, guys? We are here in beautiful Montana, and over the next week we're going to be exploring all over the Boulder-Batholith area. If you're not familiar with that, it runs from up north in Helena down south to about Pipestone, and it's igneous rock that's been exposed, leaving behind lots of boulders and different stuff, which we're going to be exploring specifically because there's a lot of speculation about some of this stuff being ancient man-made stoneworking and megalithic structures. So we're going to be getting a lot of footage that we share with you guys so you can come to your own conclusion about that over the coming weeks. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to get out there and do some exploring. Before we do that, I want to give you guys a little bit of information. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and put on the notifications. We just started doing a lot of different live streams. We'll be doing that while we're out here. You'll probably have missed those by the time this video comes out, but make sure you've got those notifications on. And thank you so much for all the growth that we've seen recently. Now we're going to get into this trip and hit the road so we can get out here in this beautiful country and start exploring. Guys, we just picked up our vehicle. It's this fancy little Jeep Patriot, is that right?
I believe so.
So we're hitting the road. We're going to get some supplies and get on out to Sage Wall. Can't wait to explore that. We've got the whole second half of the day to do that. Right now, we got to get out of this airport parking lot. All right. All right, guys, we made it. We are at Sage Mountain Center, and as you can see around me, this place is beautiful. We are up on top of the mountains here, and we're going to start walking this trail that leads out to Sage Wall, which is why we're here. I will let you know the entrance fee is $25. You're going to be driving down some dirt roads and gravel roads on the way here, so just keep that in mind as far as vehicle selection and stuff like that. Our hike to get from where you park out to Sage Wall is supposed to be...
The whole trail is a mile, so it's probably half a mile.
Okay, yeah, it's a really easy layout if you're coming up here. So we're gonna get out here and explore and show you what this place is all about. All right, guys, we just got to the back of the trail here, and we made it here to the Sage Wall, and I just walked up here. So I've been here less than a minute, like 30 seconds, and I'm staring at this thing, and my initial impression is, I mean, come on, that's not nature. Let me show you. I mean, look, guys, look at this thing. If you can see the straightness of it, I'm blown away. This is exactly what I was hoping to find when I came out here. It's a massive wall. I mean, I can't, there isn't anything about this that screams out, nature did this to me. I'm kind of speechless. Look at that. All right, so I've climbed up to the top, and I'm coming around the other side, which has much more stuff all over it, to see what it's doing over here on the other side.
As you can see, it's still all these stones in alignment with each other. And from the wall, and on the other side of this is this drop off, and I'm on top now. This all goes down, and I'm wondering if this was man-made, if this wall and the other side over there, perhaps that side used to be stacked up better, and there was some kind of channel here. Have you noticed how every point where there's a break in the wall it's a V angle?
Yeah.
So at several points up and down the wall, there are these breaks, right? And they're about the same exact height from the top rock to where it ends midway here. And each point, and it's kind of these V shapes. And we'll walk you down here to the next one. I mean, dude, if this isn't a wall, come on. And to the next point right here, there's another little break. And my angle is kind of hard to see, but it's kind of a V shape as well. So our working theory right now, and this is us being out here for like 30 minutes maybe, we're seeing a lot of the similar stuff right across here. So you've got the wall here and then here, and we're kind of in this little channel. What I was thinking was that this perhaps might have used to have been a wall as well, and this was some kind of channel or runoff, and these V points funneled different things like water. It was like runoff and would come out here and come down this channel. It's just an idea as of now. Really right now we're just trying to get footage and gather evidence about this, because this is what's in question here, and why this is the number one reason why I came out here to Montana. This is the number one reason why I came out to this site, and this is the absolute number one feature that I wanted to come to see while I was out here, although there are more that we're going to be exploring over the week. But this one specifically, because from the pictures I knew that we'd have some interesting stuff, and as soon as I walked up on this point, I knew we were looking at something amazing, and we've just been climbing all over this now. It's really hard to look at the surrounding area and see the way the boulders and different stuff are scattered all over the place, and then walk up on this and think that this is not have some kind of design and planning put into it. This is a straight wall with stones fitted together to make that straight shape. It's obviously extremely weathered down. But I came out here with a very, kind of questioning mind about what I was going to find. But as soon as I walked up and saw this and looking at it in person, I'm like, yeah, just too similar to so many places that I've seen around the world. It just goes. The thing is massive. I could understand if it was just one chunk, but this thing is like going up and down the hill here while maintaining its level at the top, even though the elevation is going up and down. And a lot of these lines are they're completely horizontal. Definitely going to leave this one up to you guys to have your own opinions, but my opinion as of right now is that this is man-made.
Right here. I don't even know what this is. You can see them all over the thing. I don't know if this one looks.
I'm going to clear this one out too. I was saying earlier, if you find one thing like this, that's something. But when you find just like a group of stuff, it's a little bit, piques your interest a little bit more. And some more. Just all these depressions in the stone here is very curious. And it's very similar to a lot of stones that you see around the world at ancient sites where they have these large granite blocks, and then they put these depressions in it, and people would like make food. They'd like, and people just line up at different spots to do that. You know, that's what it makes me think of. But again, another one of the reasons why I really feel like this site is really deserving of some further exploration and some archaeological work out here. It's starting to get a little windy here. I hope you guys can hear me, but we're seeing all kinds of stuff that are hallmarks of ancient stoneworking and construction. I'm not an expert, so I'm not going to tell you something definitive. I will tell you my opinion. My opinion is that there are tons of indicators that this area was man-made. And I will also say my opinion is that there should be more research done out here by people who have the expertise and the open mind to consider, because it is just more than I was expecting, which is just an absolute treat. All right, so we are coming up into Helena, I don't know, Helena. And right now we are looking for a Walmart because earlier I crashed the drone, if I didn't mention that already. So we're looking for that, and really from there we're just going back to the Airbnb, be doing a review video there on our stay because we got a really choice spot. Right now we're just looking for that Walmart and driving around Helena. All right, quick little update on the road. I've been looking all over for these, and I'm making Ross try one. It is Coke coffee, and I haven't found them at all anywhere in Montana. I finally found a place. We were at a gas station, asked a lady, and she was like, I buy this for my husband all the time. And she was like, go down to Family Dollar. It's like right down the road. So I came down here and bought like 8 of these. Got a whole bag of these to last me for a couple days. I'm really excited. So we're about to chug these and we'll get Ross's opinion. Hopefully it's a good one.
Oh, that is good.
It's pretty good, right? You wouldn't think Coke with coffee, but yeah.
All right. Maybe this will do slightly less damage to my body.
Exactly. Well, I'm happy. We're hitting the road. All right, guys, so we are at Flume Creek Lodge. We're gonna be staying here for the next 3 days or so as we explore all over Montana. And this is a great little spot in Dillon. And it puts us kind of close to everything. We didn't find anything that we liked in Helena. So we came out this way, and very reasonable price. The name of the place is the Flume Creek Lodge in Dillon. And as you can see, 2 floors, tons of beds. You got a washer and dryer. We got a TV over here. You got fireplaces with firewood. You've got areas to walk around on the grounds. They even have a sauna. So we'll see if we make use of everything that they have here. But in the meantime, over the next couple days, I'll be giving you guys my review of this place. But I can tell you right now, just first impression, love it already. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so this day, like I said earlier, is consisted of driving around. We made our way all the way out to Missoula, went into Best Buy, got a new drone. I set that up and got the protection plan through DJI. Bought the DJI Mavic Air S2 Fly More combo. But today is kind of like get things back on track after the drone crashed and reorganize a little bit of everything. So we'll see what the rest of the day has in store for us, but we're back in the game. We just got to charge some batteries. Making a little pit stop here. It's pretty windy out today. We did get our drone, but we're not going to be able to put it up because of the wind with this high wind advisory. What, like up to 60-mile-per-hour gusts? So hope you guys can hear me. We're near Helena. I think we're in McDonald's Pass. But as you can see here behind me, this is what you get out here in Montana. It is absolutely beautiful. We got to get back on the road so we can get you guys some more footage. Rough going. So we're trying to get out to the Tizer Dolmen, and I mean it's going over rocks and stuff basically. Oh my god, it's getting even narrower. But we are close, right?
Yeah, we're close to the end of the road, and then we're gonna have to hike.
We're gonna do it. All right guys, we are on our second half of the day here. We finally made it, yay, to the point, our little jump off point to go hiking over these mountains looking for Tizer Dolmen. Also, I found in one picture, I don't even know if they knew what they were taking a picture of, but nubs. And I want to try to find those because that is another indicator of some stoneworking and different stuff, and that's really what we're looking for, is ancient man-made influence in the area. Now I feel like I'm very confident in saying that Sage Wall has some excellent examples of that. And we're gonna come out here, we're gonna find out here at Tizer Dolmen. I brought the brand new drone, but as you can hear, the wind is really bad today. We're in a wind advisory. So I don't know that we'll be able to get it up because I can't really risk crashing another drone. So if the conditions are still iffy by the time we get up here, I won't be flying the drone, which is unfortunate, but we'll still be able to document a bunch of stuff. So on to our hike. As you can see, it's absolutely beautiful up here. Look at that. These look just like nubs. Dude.
Get that third one.
Look, another one. On this massive boulder right here. Look at those. So this is pretty exciting to see stuff like this, just like I've seen at other megalithic sites all over the world, and like I just saw at Sage Mountain at the Sage Wall. Really cool. So we haven't gotten to the Dolmen yet, but I'm already seeing stuff like this. That's very encouraging. We're gonna hike on. I'm gonna try to remember this spot so that I can kind of mark it. All right, so what's up, Ross? This is what we just went through. I'm looking a little rugged right now, but if it's hard to tell, that was no joke. But we're kind of back on clear ground, sort of. We readjusted our trajectory, and now we're back on the prowl, back on the hunt. The hunt for the Tizer Dolmen. We will not be deterred. We will find the Tizer Dolmen. I feel like I'm on a treasure hunt.
It does feel like that, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Look at this little guy. He's just up here sunbathing. Hey, little fella. Guys, starting to get a little discouraged. I don't know if discouraged, but just a little. We've been out here for hours exploring. No sign of the Tizer Dolmen. We have found some cool stuff, but not the Tizer Dolmen. Problem is, there's no service out here, so we can't interact with our maps, and we kind of screenshotted it, but that leaves us in a position of kind of guessing where we're at. And trying to line that up with what we have on the map. But so we're just doing this zigzag pattern kind of across this mountain range, right?
Yeah.
Walking over all these fallen logs everywhere. We went through it earlier, but we're gonna keep on. It stays light. We're out here in it's July, and the sun stays out until like past 9 o'clock. So. And I think it's 7. We might be coming up on 7 here pretty soon. So we are in find mode, to say the least. So there's no more side tours and side tracks, whatever, or anything like that. We're just trying to get straight to the area where we think it might be at this point.
Right down there. I don't know.
I take that back. We're still just guessing. Well, unfortunately, we did not find the Tizer Dolmen, and we kind of feel like we went the wrong route, and maybe if we went this route that we ended up hooking up on the way out, we would have found it. But I think we have enough time for to get back out here and walk this trail that we think it might be on. So we might end up doing that tomorrow. We're gonna go down this other area where there's supposed to be a whole bunch of other dolmens, and we're gonna explore that area and check it out, and then try to make our way back here if we can, and try to map it out just a little bit better. We did a lot of hiking. It's what time you got? It's like
7:45.
7:45. It's still full daylight, but there's probably only about an hour and a half or more left of full sun, and then so we had to kind of head out because we still got like at least 30-45 minutes driving down this dirt road to get out of here. So day's not over, but our hike's over, and I think we got a lot of good information, so when we come back we'll be able to find it. So
For sure. I think that.
fingers crossed, right?
Yeah.
All right, food. Well, we made it back, and it's like I think 11 o'clock at night, and we got a little turnaround on the roads coming out here. It is so dark, but we finally figured it out, made it back to our Airbnb, and it has been a day and an adventure. Crashing the drone the first day that we started filming kind of set us back, and we had to drive all the way out to Missoula, so it was several hours to drive out there to get another drone. But we had to do that because there's so many other sites that we've got to be able to get drone footage of out here. And I also want to make a drone video of Montana. There's just so much beautiful scenery here. I haven't been able to get the drone up and film any of that, so I'm really looking forward to that. Got a new drone, and then we headed back out. We never found Tizer Dolmen, but we found some really interesting stuff when we went on a really hard hike. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a little red. I didn't put any sunscreen on today, so that might have been another little mistake of mine that I made that I'm paying for now because we are worn out. I'm feeling a little weathered out from the sun, but all in all, it was a good day. I think I got some great pictures, dropped another video, and we're looking forward to tomorrow. We're going to be doing a lot of exploring tomorrow. There's like a handful of dolmens that we're going to be searching for, so excited about that. But for right now, we're turning it in and calling it a night. Good grief. Yeah, I look a mess. All right, guys. See you in the morning.
This